This is Rob with 13 Peppers, and recently I had a sauce that contained these beautiful red Fresno peppers, and today I'm going to recreate it. Now, I stopped by this place a little while back and they had an excellent little red sauce, hot sauce bottle. And when I got to looking at it, I mean, it wasn't too terribly hot, but it had an excellent flavor with it. And when I was looking at the ingredients, it was really simple. So you had roasted Fresno peppers, you had garlics, you had onions, salt, and a little bit of vinegar. That was it. Very, very basic on the sauce, but the flavor on it was excellent. So what I did is I went ahead and went to our international market and picked me up a bunch of Fresno peppers. I actually picked up 1.25 pounds. Unfortunately, Fresno is not what I grew this year, so I didn't have any to use, but I can get plenty of different pepper types at an international market, and especially with some of the local grocery stores that you might have or international markets around you, you should be able to find Fresno peppers that's been imported in. But this is what I'm going to use, and we're going to get started. So with the Fresno peppers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the top of them off just to get rid of the stem, and then I am going to go ahead and cut them in half and throw them in the bowl here. The seeds and everything, I'm going to keep all that in there because I do want a little bit of the spice, and if you take out the seeds and the placenta, you'll still have a lot of the flavor, but it does take out the spice, and I kind of want the spice. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these peppers here. Now the nice thing is when you do cut up your Fresnos that you get from the store like I did, if you want to grow them yourselves, you can go ahead and keep some of the seeds. All you got to do is take the seeds out and scrape them from the tops that you cut off here or extras that you get off the board. Just take all your extra seeds and everything, spread them out on a paper towel, okay? And then set them someplace where it's dry and cool, and you can actually have seeds that you can grow later in the season. I just wanted to jump right in here and let you all know I'm doing a giveaway of a bunch of my pepper, spices, and seasonings to one lucky subscriber when I do hit my goal of 5,000. And all you have to do is be subscribed, hit that like button, and leave a comment in one of my videos. I want to say thank you all very much, and now back to the video. Now with this recipe, I'm kind of making this up as I go. Normally with my recipes, I've actually tried a couple of batches first. That way I have the exact measurements, amounts, and everything I want for that. And this one, I'm kind of making it up. Like I said, I have 1.25 pounds of Fresno peppers. I used 1 whole sweet onion, and I decided to go ahead and do 9 pieces of garlic in here because I like garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add all those in a bowl. The onion I went ahead and I cut up into larger pieces, and once it's all in a bowl, I'm going to take basically 1/4 cup of olive oil and I'm going to pour in here, okay? Because what I want to do is mix this up and cook. Now what you want to do is get your oven up to 400 degrees, and then you want to go ahead and slide this in your oven for about 20 minutes. It's only 10 minutes in, and the smell in this house is absolutely incredible. Now it's been 20 minutes. Woo! Gotta get the steam out. This has been cooking here. There's not enough char that I would actually like to see on these, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in for another 5-7 minutes. So checking on then. Now let's take a look at these. It's been 7 additional minutes, and they're just starting to char just a little bit, but I want to go ahead and have a little bit more color, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on the broiler for a moment. Alright, I've had these in the broiler for just a moment, and I think this is the color that I am looking for, so awesome. Now the peppers, onions, and garlic has been roasted in the oven. It has a beautiful color and everything to it. We're gonna go ahead and put it all in the blender. When I took it out of the oven, I let it cool down for about 10 minutes. So I didn't want to try to do this when it was scalding hot. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to add roughly about a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, give or take. Like I said, we're kind of making this recipe up as we go. And I'm going to start off with about, I'm going to say a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I'm probably going to have to increase that, but let's get that point here. Okay, let's blend it up and see what we got. Okay, I can already see I'm going to need some more vinegar, so I'm going to put in another 1/4 cup. Give or take. Nice thing is you can make this to whatever consistency you want, so. Okay. I'm getting there, but I'm gonna need another 1/4 cup. The other reason I am using a white wine vinegar instead of just a regular white vinegar is still got kind of the vinegar flavor, but it is lighter, so it's not as strong. And I like the taste. I want to go ahead and give this a taste. I still think this is too thick for what I am looking for, but there is a limit to the amount of vinegar that I actually want to put in here. So I'm going to just put a little quick taste here and then decide if I want to add vinegar or add some water. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. Okay, I'm gonna start off with another 1/4 cup of water. Actually, let's do a little more. Okay. Let's give this a try. Let's get this here. Sad part is I still think this is thicker than what I want. Not much, but let's give it a taste here. I think I got the right amount of vinegar. I'm gonna add just a tad more water. Okay. Hopefully that's it. Okay. Last thing, I got the consistency I want. And the nice thing is you can make this any consistency you want. And this one I actually want it thicker. So let's go ahead and give this another taste test. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful flavor on it. You get the Fresno chilies. You get, you can tell that they actually have a different flavor in that. The roasted onions, the garlic, and everything else in that too. So I think that's exactly what we want. So this is nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bottle this up. What I have here is just a clear condiment bottle, and I've been picking these up for 2 for $1, 2 for $1.50, and I love these things for my personal sauces. You can actually go ahead and put them in a 5-ounce Woozy bottle if you want to do that and save them that way. I'll go ahead and I'll leave a link in the description to these bottles and some Woozy bottles, so you can use what you like. But let's go ahead and bottle this thing up. Now, I have a little bit more here than what I expected, but hey, we're kind of making this recipe up as I go. But if you make extra, you can just go ahead, you can give it away to your friends, you can do with what you want. But I kind of wanted to do this the way I did just to show you that you can make a hot sauce, have a rough idea what you want to do, and then kind of add things as you go to get it to the right consistency. If you wanted more salt, any more salt, you could add a salt, have the right amount for me. And everybody kind of likes different levels of salt. Also, at this particular point, you can add different flavors. If you wanted to add some ginger, you can add some ginger powder, whole, in there like that, or you can add some ground pepper. Ground pepper actually would have probably made this really nice. So, but you can kind of do what you want. With the flavor on here, flavor and everything is incredible. I think the roasting kind of muted the heat down just a little bit. It still got a nice punch to it. I'm probably going to say it's only about, yeah, I don't know what that sound was, but roughly probably about 4,000 Scoville, give or take. But even though the heat's not that incredible, it does have a nice kick, especially if you're not used to peppers, but it has an incredible flavor for just a small amount of ingredients. So that is about it. So if you like this video here, please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out greatly. You can actually follow me on a bunch of my social medias, or you can actually head to my website down below here. There I actually sell seeds out of my garden, a bunch of dried spices, seasonings, and powders, and everything else there. So give that site a look and see if there's anything that you like. But with that, once again, I want to say thank you all very much, and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening.